Hey, what's going on, everyone? Follow me on Steemit, and please, if you would, I think they call it an upvote. Get a little upvote here. You can also reply, and make sure you comment over here. That way, I can get credit for all the actions. Because I don't want to monetize the YouTube videos anymore. I want to take a different direction. But all in all, pretty good start. I mean, 18 cents for one video, when I think on YouTube I have like 300 something videos that are gauging under $2 a day. So it's going to be building. And eventually I'll not originate the video from YouTube. I'll just leave it private and then post it over here, so that all of it will be going through here. But yeah, thanks for the support so far. It's just a building action, and let's just keep at it. With that being said, here is the dollar. Having a little struggle getting the back above, right? We had this little channel up here, a double top, and then it came back down to previous highs, bounced, and then whipsawed, and then it broke down. It doubled across, bearish retraced, and now it's having just a little bit of trouble. It looks like to me that the bearish retracement is in. And this is not perfect, but it looks like a hanging man right below resistance. So there you go. So anywho's, it's in a trading range, trade outside the trading range. But if you look at this breakdown, it looks like a bearish retracement. Look for previous low breaks. Anything could happen, you know. For instance, I thought that this was going to be drastically bearish, because yesterday it whipsawed back in, closed underneath the pattern, and closed on its lows. But today it had a little push, came all the way back into support. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. But I would take previous low breaks and take a ride, but how far can it go up? I mean, it's just mind-boggling to think that this can just go up forever. Although, if hyperinflation kicks in, all these paper assets are going to get inflated, so it could go up forever. Honestly, I mean, it could spike up a couple thousand points. I don't even know. But for the time being, I'm not bearish. I'm more bearish than bullish on this silly thing. But last week it had a bullish move, 2-bar pattern across the previous highs, and I would take a walk if it moves across previous highs. I mean, it can just keep going. I don't know. But to me, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. They're trying to get the Dow Jones up to 20,000. Did it ever hit 20,000? No, but it's close enough, right? So maybe this thing's going to start getting top heavy. It's moving sideways. It's in a channel. Trade outside the channel. Easy peasy. You got a reversal bar there, almost perfect, but not quite. And then you got the hanging man, falling star combo. I think they're just all top heavy, and it's all just a farce. I mean, the open interest on gold and silver was a lot after the election, and then look what happens after the election. I believe Trump is good for the election, or good for the economics, but I think we're way too far gone. Something has to give. Something has to be reset. You know, I'm definitely not bullish. So we'll see what happens. NASDAQ still pushing higher. Hit the 5,000 range. See if we can find a reversal bar. Nothing yet. More of a spinning top. Not. The body's a little bit too big for my taste, but watch for indecision coming through the highs. We do have a wick, so it's pushing higher and coming back in, pushing higher, coming back in. 3 wicks on the top. Watch out below. $10-year. Looks like the bearish retracement's in. Came down, bearish retraced, and now it's having a little struggle what to do. Something's holding it up. Anything could happen. Look for maybe another bearish retracement as the 8 crosses the 34. But we crossed the 34 and it bearish retraced back into resistance, allowing the price to come down. So I'm bearish on that. Definitely. Shanghai Composite. Looks like it had a nice run, came back into support, so it looks like it wants to keep running. Closing above previous highs. Next previous lows. Back at resistance. So let's see what happens when it gets up there. Nikkei. Little top heavy. You got wicks. That's a tweezer top. It's in a channel. See if it goes sideways. But I got trading action like falling stars twice over. Plus the wicks. Gotta be bearish. Plus today, I think it was down like 152. This thing's up and down quite a bit. But nice head fake down here. You got support at 18,975. Looks top heavy. You got that trading action like a falling star. It's like crude is waiting too much. Too much weight, and it's going to have to gather its legs again. Now it's back inside the pattern. Take this out. Let's see what it does inside the pattern. So if it keeps going the way it is, I'm going to call that a whipsaw and watch out below. But got 2 wicks pointing up. Looks like it just waited too long. Needs to come back into support. We'll see what happens when it gets there. It's closing on its lows, so it might have another couple days here. Coal. Looks like it's found a bottom. See how it crosses that 8, consolidates, and then hits that 13. Watch for consolidation so it can keep back above that 13 and keep going. Got a whipsaw here and out a whipsaw here with a 2-bar pattern. Over the 8, came back into support, popped. This could keep going, but looks like it got rejected by resistance. So look for a quick U on the shorter term. I can't see any of that. Gold. Gold had a little run today. Pretty nice. I think I was... Oh, I must have sold out. I figured a bigger break than that. Still trying to get over previous highs, into previous lows, into previous lows. We need to get above 1200 for the week. That is the goal. Let's see if we can find that break. Oh, that was my trade last night. Boom. Looks healthy. I don't see any reversal bars. I got a 2-bar tweezer top that needs to be taken out. We need to close above previous highs. Looked a little weak in here, but it gained its strength. Look for previous high breaks. I mean, the daily's ready to run. I don't know what the weight is. Let's get into previous lows, get above 1200. Smack that waveform right there where my trend line is the opposing points. The low here, and then on the opposite side, the opposing point. And if you look at my description for balance points, that's the balance point of the wave. So let's go up and hit that, consolidate above 1200, and then move on. Let's get this thing high gear. Looks good, looks healthy. Let's make sure we don't get rejected on previous lows. Let's pop it, keep it going. Silver. So we're at a late day run. Looks like a ending pennant. Let's see what happens with that. That was the open yesterday. Broke previous highs. It's got the throwback. Let's see if we can get this thing running in the middle of the night. It'd be nice. Let's look at the weekly, see where our goal is. Our goal is to cross that 8, consolidate, and pop that 13, consolidate, keep going. We get the reverse head and shoulders action right across the 8 and the 13. So you got the left shoulder, we're forming the head. Let's get a peak for the week. Next week, get a nice U and keep it running. That could be a beautiful reverse head and shoulders bottom pattern. See how we end up. For the day, you can see that break. Here's our reverse head and shoulders on the bottom. Broke the 34, consolidated, made a few tops there, and broke that. It's going to come back down into support. Let's break into previous lows. Looks healthy. Do some copper. Oh, copper had a run. Nice. Nice. Let's get them all running together. Let's do it. Looks like it got kind of rejected on the push-up. Let's see if we can get above there. Let's see if we can break previous highs. Previous high breaks. 2.73. Kick it into high gear on this one. Pretty nice. GDX, kind of hesitant, trying to wait, see what's going on. It's forming like a daily pennant pattern. Bullish pennant. Bullish pennants are in a bullish run. So let's get this thing squeezing hard in here. Maybe a couple more days and pop. Maybe one more day. Looks pretty tight. Price is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. In between there's support and resistance, court, boom. See it all the time. price gets into its fix here, and it has to make a decision up or down. So be careful on the downside, but so far so good, we're bullish. Okay, GDXJ, same thing. This one has more of a flat top break with the ascending line. It's making an ascending triangle, I believe. Nugget, same thing. Let's get these things running. JNUG, let's take a quick peek at this. Actually, let's look at the hour first. Okay, so there we have the cup and handle, flat top break, gapped open, boom. Consolidated all the way back in, nice hammer, right up over the 34, boom. And now we have this little support line. Hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. And through time, it's getting stuck in between this pattern where we have a downtrend and an uptrend. Got a nice reversal here, came all the way back down to the other side, but then it just resiliently came up. Look for a flat top break on this. I mean, what are you going to say when it makes a bullish cup and handle, breaks out, and then comes all the way back into support to form a reverse head and shoulders, where all we need to do is complete the right shoulder. This is definitely bullish to me. Bully. So that's my take. I think even at the here's a 4-hour chart, you can see the cup and handle, boom. Now it's in that pattern. Getting tightly squeezed in here where the averages are moving up. This thing's getting squeezed. It's gonna have to pop, and I think it's gonna be a good one. All the gaps, gap. I think it gapped 3 times in this area. Bitcoin. See if the recovery's in. You can see that accumulation. Pretty nice. I wouldn't put it past them to get this thing running again. Looking like a free market. Nice flat top break coming in. 911. Oh, that's appropriate. Emergency at 911 for the breakout. Let's look at AG. Let's look at dailies. Same thing. So there's this small amount of waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for, but Tahoe. Bam! All the way back into support. Slamming. Watch for reversal bars on that. There we go. That's how it's done. There's a hammer here. Popped. Well, okay, wait. Let's narrow down a little bit more. Hammer. Broke previous highs. Take a ride. Right over the 8. Seller. Came back into support. Made it inverted hammer. Next week opened. Went all the way up. Came all the way back in. And then now this week, coming all the way back into the 8. They are bullish retracing this at extra length. But watch for previous low breaks. These things do fail. But the trading action across the 8, into the 13, back into the 8. It's got this 1, 2, back and forth between the 8 and the 13. And then you watch for previous high breaks, or you buy into support. Use this hammer as your final lines of support, which is right at that 8. I mean, easy peasy. Right over the 8, came back into the 8, popped, came all the way back in. Watch for another pop across the 13. Wow, they brought that down really, really hard. Runners of the day. CLF was a good runner today. At least the ones in my watch list. Mine are all miners in there, but sure, other markets are running. Right out of the gates for CLF. Right over the 34 on the 4 hour. There we go. There we go. Look at that U. Or that J curve. Bam! This thing's a runner. This and JNUG are my best ones. They're so volatile. For the week, see how we're doing. Nice. Let's see what's going on. Looks like it wants to go higher. I mean, that long J curve, I mean, what are you going to say? That's the same pattern as URRE. It's the same pattern as NAK, the long-term J curve. I don't know what you really want to call it, but sometimes I just make shit up. No, I think it is called the J curve, so don't mind me. You got a reverse there. Came across, consolidated right over the 8, and then pop. Rode it all the way into the 34, came back into the 8, pop. Came back into support, and now it's popping again on a monthly chart. That's a monthly chart. It's liable to go higher. Watch for the flat top break. Pretty nice. There's a lot of good ones. Mostly that 1-2 punch over the daily charts. NAK, let's make sure we watch that. That long J curve, bam. Let's see on a daily, see if where you got anything going on. Nice reversal bar there, be careful. Reversal bar there, and then a reversal bar there. So, the little topsy-turvy. It did close above previous highs. So maybe that is going to be a inverted hammer as it popped and came back into support. Time will tell. Look for any kind of open on the downside. Otherwise, it could just keep running. Let's take a look at another reversal bar there. Oh, I think that was the same chart. I don't know what I'm doing. Back into support. Make sure you stay above previous highs. Now that you're above 2, make sure you got that as your support. Otherwise, watch out below. This is a very heavy falling star. I mean, long wick. So just be careful. Anything could happen, but it looks like it might be just putting in an opposing point where this needs to come down and try again. Come back into support and try again. I'm not sure. It's hard to gauge when it ran like that. Plus that long wick. Pretty heavy. Uranium. The big runner today. Uranium. Bam! Easy deasy on that one. Could not have missed a better run. There's more. Sidetrack. Let's do GPL real quick. GPL, stay above previous highs. Get above previous highs. Get above 2. Maybe it'll try for another high. That'd be awesome. I gotta look at the shorter term, this gauge. Reversals. Looks like a spinning top. That's all that's going on so far. URRE. Good run. Bam! Right over the 2 spot. You got previous highs over here. Just took off, right? Nice. I'm all JNUG, but I had a little bit and it was just waiting. I can't wait. JNUG is more my style. I gotta keep watching it and playing it. But nice move, right? I wish I had $1 million. I'd spread that around. Bam. For the week, look at that J curve. Just smack. It hit an edge. It hit an edge and had to decide, and go boop. Pretty nice. I like that. Beautiful. Previous high breaks on UEC as well. Easy deasy. That's about it for me. Make sure you follow me over there on Steemit. Upvote me, comment over there. I hope to see you all over there. If you follow me, I'll follow you right back. So I appreciate all you guys. I will talk to you soon. Oh, and I had a donation the other day for $10. I want to thank anybody who gave that to me. Appreciate you. It's the best compliment ever. Thank you very much.